What's up guys, Hobbo88 here and welcome back to iRacing for NIS Fixed. We're at Michigan this week. We're starting from P4 here in this one. Just about to roll off the lane. This is top split, Saturday night. And it's our backup race. We didn't have a very successful first attempt this week. I actually wrecked myself trying to make a pass for third place inside the first 10 laps. Hit the bottom in turns 1 and 2 and wrecked. So, bad race. We finished 30th and 16 laps down in the end. We learned a lot though about the new the new damage model and the way that the repairs and everything work on that. So we did learn something from that race, but obviously it wasn't a very good one. So we're back to try and get a better result here in the second attempt. Just waiting for the last of the cars to grid up and then we'll be rolling off, which is right now. So I'll roll off here and move up to the outside. We're starting from P4. And I do have my teammate and buddy Extensial helping me out again like he did at the Coke 600. Have you got a copy?
Yep.
Alright, here we go. I won't be commentating this video. This race. I'll just be talking to him backwards and forwards. So sit back and enjoy, guys. 100 laps, Michigan. Well, let's see what we got here.
Yep, good luck. Green. Big gap to the cars behind. Still got one more. Clear.
So we do have to just look after the tyres a little bit. You can go flat here at the start of the run, but it's going to burn the tyres off if you do.
One inside. Still inside. Clear. One inside. Damn, that killed our run then.
Yeah.
One
Just
inside.
take it easy. These guys can go if they want to race hard.
Yep. One inside. Watch the 15 coming up. On your inside. Still inside. Still inside. Still inside.
Thought he was going to come up and get me right there.
One inside.
We're leaning on the right front pretty hard on the outside here, but...
Yeah, I don't like how close to 17's getting to you in the corner either.
No. Neither.
I'm waiting for him to give you the tap. Still inside.
I'm hoping we can clear the 6 here and he just files into line.
Clear. Clear. Yeah, exactly what he just done. The 6 will probably dart low. Carlo. Stay in it, you might clear the 9. One low. Clear. One low. You were clear, but I reckon if you went down there, he would have gave you a fair whack.
I wasn't trying to race him that hard.
Was he in front of us then, or I think
Nah.
what position did we?
No, we're in 4th.
We were matching the leader's pace, and most of those laps were actually gaining on him by a tenth or two a lap. So
Yeah, it's too hard to tell early in the run though, because you don't know how much tyre you're using up. Because if you're using too much, you can match them and beat them early on, but then
yeah,
all of a sudden you're half a second off the pace at the end of the tyre run, and they pulled you by half a lap. So you can only read so much into it. I think we were using up way too much tyre running around the top, to be honest.
yeah.
But it's also pretty easy just to hold it up there and defend, as long as you don't get left rear cornered, spun. It's not easy to get it past done around the bottom, really. You'll see lots of slide jobs.
Yeah, there was a lot in the race earlier too.
Yeah. You'll see them a lot when the tyres start to go off, because
yeah, people just bull nose in the front.
Yeah. Unless you can get around the outside of someone later in the run, but anyway, we'll take tyres, see how this shakes out.
.55 on pit lane.
Where do we qualify? 4th.
4th, yep. They just hitting each other on pit lane. Oh my god.
Who did?
I think the 15 and the 6.
Oh, they actually made contact. It wasn't Just through each other.
Yeah, they actually made contact.
Wow. Garrett Maines made a few spots.
We didn't lose any, so that's the main thing.
Yeah. I keep looking up at chat thinking I should be talking to someone. There's nothing new in the chat since I last looked. So I wonder if Garrett either had a really good stop or if he just only took 2 tyres there. He only went from 7th to 4th. He didn't make up a heap of spots. So it might have just been a really good stop.
Let's have a look.
He was charging through the pit boxes on the pit exit. So I don't know if he...
Who was it, sorry?
The one. Looked like he was speeding on the lane, but I don't know if he was.
No, yeah, I took the 2 tyres from the looks of it.
Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind. This car will probably be wicked loose, I would think. I don't know. Right side tyres, extra grip, I think you'd be loose.
Yeah, I took the left side tyres.
Oh, he took left sides only.
My left side went up.
Okay, that's interesting. So he might be tight then. I've just got to keep an eye on that because he's on my inside, that's all. It's only 10 laps, but you never know.
Yeah, only his left side went up, which is really strange.
Well, it makes sense. It explains why I jumped a few spots there. If you're going to try it, you might as well try it now. Left sides is a weird choice, but it means you can take right sides at the next caution and get all the way to the front, you know? If there's another one in 5 laps.
Yeah. He's probably banking on another one quickly.
Yeah. He won't want a long run here, I wouldn't think. Anyway, we'll see. Just got to watch him.
Green. Car inside. Still inside. Still inside. Still inside. Still inside on the white line.
Sort of warping around a bit on the bottom, it's making me nervous.
Yeah, the 3. Yeah. Fortunate. Yeah, he's definitely warping. We lost a spot from that. But anyway.
Yeah, that's alright.
Yeah. But he's, yeah, oh yeah. But I don't see everyone pitting right now.
Nah, I wouldn't think so after, what, 1.5 laps?
Yeah.
The one might come down to get his right side tyres. Bit unlucky there with that. We had the run to get back past the 3 there, another couple of seconds.
Yeah.
We're pretty much right side by side at the time they come out.
Just want to get back and make sure we did not take left tyres. I'm sure, yeah, I didn't see the right side go up.
He's certainly fast enough, the one with the only 2, if it was only 2 that he took.
No, the right side did go up. Hang on.
I reckon he took 4. He only gained 4 spots, 3 spots on the lane, and the guy that I was behind, I jumped, so he had a bad stop. He must have overshot his box or something. I reckon he got the pro the pro pit exit happening because he was flying through the pit box as soon as he jumped out of his stall. I reckon he made it all up there.
Yeah.
No surprises, no takers.
No, I do the back markers went in, but that's not surprising.
Oh, you would. If you'd back far enough, you might as well. It's just really hard. I don't know how much to use up the tyre. I was pretty hard into it on that restart to try and hang on around the outside. I just don't want to give up too much, but I'm not sure if I'm using more tyre up on the top or if they're using it more on the bottom. Like, you'd think they're using it up on the bottom, trying to keep the wheel into it to get it to rotate, but I feel like you actually heard it more on the outside.
I'd done a few races, obviously yesterday, and it felt like you were bullnosing it more on the top.
Yeah, I feel like it's shoving the nose a lot and it's just wearing out the right front. But you can lean into it hard. You've got more speed up there, that's the thing. Like, you carry more speed, but I think that might hurt the tyre more, even though you're not putting as much wheel into it as you would be on the bottom. I'm just super conscious because I did it after I fixed the car in the first run. I went out and ran hard for a few laps on the tyres and then was struggling real quick to keep up with everyone, even though I was on better tyres. Then I went back out at the end and just rode, and the car was actually pretty good at the end of the run, but I was saving it from the first lap. Like, I was at the back of the pack lifting out of it on the first lap, whereas at the minute I'm pretty well full into it for the first 2 or 3 laps racing these guys, you know.
Yeah, if you're trying to get a little bit of track position.
Well, yeah, I don't want to drop to 10th in the first 2 laps, which is what you'd be doing if you lifted out of it. More so than that, you get run over and spun, like, you know. They're not expecting you to lift out of it and coast for 150 metres down into the corner when you don't need to. Doesn't help that I'm the worst restarter in history when it comes to NASCAR either. I do notice a lot less latency though in your calls to Dan's.
Yeah, right.
But it's,
yeah,
it's really, like, the latency thing isn't really a big deal for the restarts anyway, because I'm going before you call it and before he calls it anyway. Unless I can't see the leader, my reaction time's quicker than your call anyway, but, like, still, I'm just bad at restarts. I don't know why. Getting old, I think.
No, reaction time can't teach an old dog new tricks.
No. Second gear for the restart. I'll have to see how we go here from 5th, because I won't be able to see the leader as well this time.
Alright.
Get an even worse start, probably.
Great.
I couldn't have reacted any quicker. I almost guessed it. They're still gathering me.
Uh-huh. Again, slot behind the 10 if you need to. Clear.
Slotted in behind him, and then looked up
And
in my
then
mirror,
checks up.
and they checked up right in front of me. I only ran over him.
Seen that.
Hey, P6. I'll be pretty happy with the P6 tonight.
wish they didn't warp as much as they did. Would do.
Oh boy.
High. Still high. Still
I
high.
didn't squeeze him all the way to the wall, did I?
Not all the way to the wall. He did have to go to the wall to avoid it. Carlo.
He just tried to wreck me.
Yeah. I don't think he's too happy with that.
I didn't think I hit it. I didn't think I moved him up the track that far. I felt like I had heaps of room.
I think he just overcompensated and sort of put himself near the wall.
Oh!
That was dirty. Okay, I see how it is. Carlo.
Where's the flash headlight button?
Might just manage up an enemy. Carlo. Still low. Still low.
I don't like that 16 at all.
No. He's definitely trying to run you high in the corner. Carlo. Still low. He's either taking a really weird line or he's trying to get you into the wall.
Yeah, he's taken a really wide entry into the corner.
Yeah. Still low. Carlo. Focus on exit. Carlo. Try and get a car in between us.
Yeah.
Still low.
That's not going to help any. The 3 took a weird line at the entry to that corner that time.
Yeah, he almost duplicated what the 16 was doing. Carlo. Still low.
16's driving it in super hard.
I'd be where to get a tyre real quick. Carlo.
This
Very
isn't a
wide.
good idea. I'm going to get out of this.
You can back out if you need. Yep. Carlo. Still low.
We got
Yeah, I was
shuffled
not a
hard
fan
on
of that. Yeah, the 16 done us no favours.
Nah.
Follow leaders, but I dare say everyone's going to come in.
Yeah. We just need to get some of this track position back now though, because we're falling right back. We're in the maelstrom of mess back here. It's no good. This is where it's hard. There's only one way to get that track position back, and that's to race hard. Like, you can't look after your stuff. Unless you get a long green flag run, but it doesn't look like we're going to get any of them.
No. I thought the racing around here might have been a bit cleaner.
I thought it would have been too, actually. It'll be madness for the last 15 laps and 3 green white checkers as always, but I kind of thought we'd get some green flag laps up until then.
Yep.
And they're all going slower than I thought. I went for the check up at the cone and I was already only doing 55. Can't really see. Oh, we're still ages away.
Yep.
I remember that you can actually hit people on the lane. I'm gonna wad our stuff up coming down the lane at 55 mile an hour.
The one's done it again. Incredible. He's so much quicker than everyone else in pit.
Yeah, I think he's got the MLG pit exit dial, the big clutch ride off the stall. Like launches really well out of the box, gets up to speed quick.
Pretty handy thing to have up your sleeve.
I know.
You don't do enough practice for that though, so out the window.
I'm just happy if I'm hitting the lane at 55 and I'm not sliding through my box.
Don't hit the cone on entry.
Oh,
don't do two wires on exit, two tires on exit.
That sort of stuff is going to be a thing that I just do. Thankfully, I've only done all those stupid things once so far.
Real long season.
Yeah, plenty of time to make more of those mistakes. So where do we end up here? We're still 8th? I think we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. I just don't know what to do here. I feel like we're quick enough to race around some of these guys, but I just don't. If we get a long run, I'll be screwed.
My biggest concern at the moment is clearing the 16 cleanly.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a bit worrying. I don't want him to be right behind me the way he's driving into the corners. I kind of want to get to the bottom and see if I can ride around the bottom instead of the top. But if I'm in front of him, I don't want to be in front of him on the bottom. He'll run straight over us. He's driving the thing in like he's running the boards, but he's on the bottom line.
Yeah.
The other thing that worries me is I don't really want to be behind him, because if he's going to get someone, I don't want to be in it.
Yeah, probably him and the three at the moment, the big ones I'm watching out for.
Yeah, they're both racing pretty hard.
The three has a habit of checking up.
16 has a habit of doing the opposite. What's our fuel range around here? Do you know what we can do on a tank? Because I haven't checked.
Yes.
Sweet.
Mid 40s, I think.
Okay.
Green. Carlo. Clear. They reckon? They reckon? Oh, he saved it. What a save. Staying it. Sorry, I wasn't expecting him to save that.
I didn't expect him to save it either. I did check up pretty hard, but it's all good.
I think everyone did. We didn't lose much track, so. Car high.
Oh boy, he got loose off the seam.
Yeah, you good? It's clear. Carlo.
No wonder we're getting cautions.
Yeah.
It's like we're in the last 5 laps.
Carlo. Clear. Car high. Still high. Roger 17. Still high.
Man, they're just, every time I go anywhere I'm getting checked up.
Yeah, that was just plain up rude, that was. Car high. A little bit boxed in here, still high. Still high. Still high. Still high.
These guys in front of me, man, holy moly.
Yeah.
I don't like none of this.
Three wide. Two wide. One on your outside. Still on your outside. Still outside.
Oh boy, we got major tight right there. Nearly killed the 17.
I don't know why they're fighting so aggressively right now. One outside. Still outside. Still outside. It's the free. He's making a run back. Still outside.
Just keep getting dropped back.
Clear.
That was aggressive from the 3.
Yep. One outside. You'll clear the very by corner exit. Clear. The free's going to be really aggressive before I go inside. Inside. Still inside. Clear. Get the run. One outside. Clear. Clear just in time.
Yeah, I saw that. I think that he was holding us all up, the 9.
Yeah.
That was pretty close. I sort of committed to it.
Yeah. It's alright, it worked. The bree's been super aggressive. His tyres will fall off shortly.
Yeah. I just want to get into like a rhythm and just ride.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't do it.
quicker than everyone in front of you that lap. That can mean either we're really good or we're overusing the tyre, so.
Yeah, I had a big run on the draft. Probably made a difference. Because I'm definitely backing the corners right up. Just getting the run off the turn. We can't do it for long.
Back. No.
Because we're going to get caught by the 15 in a minute and then get run over, so I'll just do it while I can.
Yeah.
Save everything.
Debris lost half a second that lap.
Yeah. See, we get a hell of a run down off the corner doing this.
Yeah.
But we're not using anything on the turn in.
Just ride. As if they're going pretty wide at the front, so. 15's having a bit of a charge.
Oh boy.
They reckon. Go low, go low, go low. Good job. Oh, there goes the 15. The 15 got destroyed.
Wow. There's a long time for the caution to come out. A long time. The 15, who was that? Is he one of the guys who was racing really hard earlier?
Nah, 15 was alright, but he just, as whoever it was that hit the wall came down, the 15 happened to be there.
Yeah, I got lucky, I think.
15's right rear. Absolutely.
That guy stayed high as long as he did before he came down, because I was down on the grass.
You didn't have an option though, you had to go low. You weren't going to go high.
No. I hope I didn't tear it up at all coming through the dirt with the new damage model.
Dan done it earlier in the day and it didn't do any damage, so
yeah, okay.
Fingers crossed.
It was rough. It felt rough. Hey, we're back to 6th. Man, see, like, towards the end there, I just felt so much stronger than all of them, just cruising. I don't need to be racing 2 and 3 wide with people. It's just that everyone needs to gain everything at the start, you know? They all want to go 3 wide for the first 5 laps and everyone's getting ran over for it. If we all just settled down and ran our own lines and stuff and it'd be a good race, like, see who can look after their stuff the best.
So I don't see any front damage, so with any luck we got away with it.
Well, we'll be down for tyres here anyway, we'll see if we've got any optionals, but it feels alright, but I mean, you just don't know. The way the damage model is, you saw what happened to me at Sonoma on that curb.
That was not good. Yeah, it's going to be one hell of a week if they don't fix that.
Yeah.
Thought the 9 was going to be a pain then and not let us in on the 6.
Same. I didn't know where his stall was. I was hoping it was a bit further back, which it was. I was at the point where I had to check up to turn in though. Hopefully that didn't cost us a spot.
The 16's pretty tore up.
Yeah, he's stopped.
They're
He's a lap down. We did lose a spot from that. It's annoying.
Whoa! Okay, but no, the 16's not happy. Oh, there's a protest.
Yeah, right. The 17 was the one who was racing us hard earlier, yeah?
Yep.
Well, that's him sorted for now.
So was the 16. 16's pretty tore up, so that's a bonus as well.
16's a lap down.
He is now.
Oh no, he is a lap down already. The 17's about to be. Spicy. I love it how the panels fall off, but that's awesome.
They look weird flapping in the wind like they do, though.
Yeah. I'm glad the 16 did that to him and not me, because he wasn't happy with me earlier, was he? That was the 16.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So he's a lap down too. So, two of the ones we were having trouble with are out of the way.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah, well, that's they could have more of a reason now that they were a lap down.
16 was... he tried to wreck me before, for sure.
Yeah.
So did anyone... Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... We still might be 6th here, actually, are we? Yeah, the 4th place car, that was 17, he's gone.
Yeah.
So we got our 6th spot back. I'm feeling better on the outside than the inside, I mean, especially for the first lap when the tyres are a bit iffy and it's loose on the bottom. I haven't quite figured out how hard I can run, because the cars around you seem to make a difference too. It's different to just running by yourself out there on it, when you got the whole 2 lanes and no one around you. When you got to hold the inside and there's someone to the outside, the car gets even worse for being loose. And you sort of, I keep compensating, I keep driving it lower in the corner to compensate, and it makes it worse. So you go to the bottom and you hit the seam and it tries to spin out, and it just gets even worse. Delayed green.
Alright.
I don't have voice chat on, but I kind of wish I did. I reckon there'd be a bit happening.
Yeah.
I'm in the server and I'm listening to it, and it is just popping off.
Yeah, I bet. Hey, Aussie.
Evening.
We're nearly halfway.
Yeah, short race, it's good.
Yeah, I know. We nearly finished if we went for all the yellows.
Yeah.
It sort of reaffirms to me though that we have to go. We can't mess around too much right here. If we drop back to 10th again, by the time we get back to the front, if we do it, it's going to take us all race. We just can't afford to give too much up. I think I've just been unlucky though. I don't think I've necessarily been doing anything wrong. I think I'm just been... Every time I get a run on the guys in front, I just get blocked or whatever. I have to check up and then they all get a run on me and I get shuffled. It's like...
It does feel like we have a little bit more pace later on in the very short runs that we have been doing.
I think if we can get a long run, we'll go to the front.
Yeah.
We were quick on the long run here the other day. You know, what might have been a damaged car. I still think I'm using up way too much of it though to stay at the front. But you just can't give it up. You can't give up the track position.
No.
Alright, green this time.
Can you see the leader, or is he in your B pillar?
No, I can see it.
A pillar. Yeah. Right. Green.
Ah, they checked up.
You would have nailed it too if they hadn't happened. Carlo.
I had to get the brake even, it was that bad.
Yeah. Still low. Still low.
Getting the death wiggles in 1 and 2 with the car right on my rear corner.
Clear low. Still clear low.
That worked out alright.
Minus the death wiggles.
See, this is the problem. I don't want the 3 racing me.
No, too high. Still high. Try and put a car between you and the groovy, can you? Car high. Three's gonna follow you. Still high. Still high.
6 in playing nice. You don't want to
Nope.
give any room.
Car outside. Still outside.
We almost turned him right there.
Still got your by fender. Still outside. Still outside. They're about mid-track. Clear. Car outside. Still outside. Three got loose. Stay in it. Three wide.
Like this.
Three wide. Clear.
I was just hoping none of the guys behind were going to be jerks about that.
Yep.
I feel better
Halfway.
on the top. I do feel better up high.
Do whatever you're comfortable with for now. Do it a long way. Clear.
Is trying to go to the front.
Yeah, so the three. Car high.
See, I didn't want to pass this guy, but like, what do? I don't pass him, I get run over.
Yeah. Still high. Clear high. Wish the three would hold a line. Car inside. Clear. Car high.
I was hoping he wasn't going to spin himself or hit the wall or something.
That's good. Clear high.
And they're so slow getting back to the throttle.
Yeah. Clear. Four's gonna get high. Clear high. The four wants to be racy, he doesn't want to wait around.
Yeah, no,
He
the
did
four's
go
actually,
continue or you get past.
I think the four's a smart driver. I reckon he's a bit of an old lad at this. I've seen his name around. I'm not too worried about him.
Alright.
I think he's normally a front runner. So I trust that he knows what he's doing.
Car high. Still high. Watch him trying to pinch on the bottom. You'll get the run, stay in it. Still got you by a little bit. Still high. Still high.
Had to get the brake.
Still high.
Oh, don't go
Ball's
too
gonna
wide on
make
me.
it very He's got you inside just.
Yeah, he's not
Clear
gonna
inside.
be smart enough to know better.
Yeah, not silly enough to do that. Still high.
Ah, can't get him.
Still high. No, we just don't quite have the mid-turn to get the corner exit.
Getting back into it too early is the problem.
Still high.
This will be better.
Clear high.
I just, yeah, got into it too early twice in a row and got tight.
Yep.
Just had to be more patient.
4 inside. Clear inside. About 32 behind us. Battle a little bit.
Yeah, I hope so. Thing feels badass once we can get single file like this.
Yeah, just cruise.
Now the problem is, do I sit here and wait for these guys behind to start racing me, or do I try and go? I don't really want to be the leader, I don't think.
No. I don't think there's any point in being the leader. I think the draft will still sort of keep him with you.
I don't really want to give up the track position either. I'm letting out of it so early into the corner that I just got to drive it down in.
Four wants to go hard.
I don't know that I really
know,
want
there
to
you
be down here.
No. If he's got a lot of tyre left, we just use a lot of tyre to do that. Still high. Still high. Five's high. Still high.
Try and slot in behind the 5 here. I can't afford to go back any more than that, but
Nah, just slot back. You're good, you're clear.
I'm interested to see if Steve goes to the front here. I reckon he'll try. Five took a big check up down into 1.
Yeah. Watch the 8 load. You good? The 8's going to be super aggressive from the looks.
Yeah, I was out of it real early though. I didn't know how early this guy was going to go in front of me. It caught me out last lap, down at 1. I didn't want to run over him.
You good? Keep in it. Keep in it. You saved it. Just keep in it. I don't think you'll be happy about that though.
I didn't actually see what caused him to go around.
I haven't gone back and looked, but I think the 5 might have gave him a little bit of a tap, if though he'd done it on himself.
Yeah, okay.
Nah, got loose on his own.
Yeah. Caution. Interesting.
Yeah. I'm comfortable that we've got a pretty good car. Just got to hang on to the track position and not get bullied out of it, that's all.
Yeah.
Man, that pace car frightened the hell out of me there in the mirror.
I was about to say the exact same thing. The car came out of nowhere and I thought it was about to punt the yellow 8.
Yeah. Two-thirds race distance. So the 6 was the 5. Was that the car that I was following down here last time?
Last time? Nah, it was a 6, I think.
It was a 6. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
We got the best. Got 2 seconds of optional repairs. We've got the best starting stall out of all the cars at the front here. Pit stall, sorry, at the front.
Yep. Gain a spot from that.
Yeah, that was a good stop though from me. I got that one
Yep.
just right. Although the 5 gapped us, he got an even
Yeah,
better
5.
one.
Yeah, 5 got the 1, which is very surprising.
It's alright, puts us out of third for the restart.
Yeah, we can't screw this start up, surely.
No.
You're literally looking at the leader.
Oh man, I got the
There's
last
no
one so
checking up.
good, and then the guy in front just didn't go. Like,
Yeah.
but he kind of did, but didn't. And I was going to run into him. I had to get the brake, and then that was it. Like, screwed
Yeah.
my run.
Oh, you nailed the last one. It's just that check up.
Yeah.
Destroyed it.
Still wasn't even a bad start, even with brake on the launch. That's a sad thing. Now we've got waiver rounds up here, or did they stay out? Waiver rounds. '17 is one of them, and the 16, our mates.
That's right, they're going back.
Yeah, I know. I bet they're having a fun race with each other back there. I'm surprised they're both still running.
Yeah,
I'm sure one of them would have been.
So it'll be about 30 to go when we go green.
Yeah, it'll be green next time by, so about 32 laps.
Yeah.
33.
That we can make it home from here.
Yep, good to know. The one car's been good at the start of the runs, but I think he's using his stuff too hard. He seems to fade a bit, I reckon. It's hard to be the guy at the front, I think.
Yeah, you got to use your tyre a little bit more to stay there.
You don't have the draft helping you, so you got to push harder to get the lap speed out of it. I don't think I want to be leading. I mean, I'm happy with where we are. I feel like this is as good a spot as we could want to be right now, but I'm nervous, man. I feel like we're going to get punted.
I can give it would be anywhere, it'd be corner entry.
Yeah, because I'm letting out of it early.
Yeah, I feel like that would be...
I just can't race it I can race it harder, but I just know that if it goes green the whole way, we'll be tortured at the end. I want to look after my stuff. I've just got to try and do it without putting myself in too much of a compromised position. It's just a tough compromise, you know. I'm definitely checking up way earlier than everyone else on the corner entry, though. The other thing I've been trying to do is lift out of it, but not fully out of it, and just roll half throttle into the turns a bit more. So it's not such an abrupt checkup that I'm doing. I'm not using any brake, but...
Alright, second gear.
Thank you. Can you believe it? I had to check up for him. I had to check up for the leader. He didn't go when it went green.
Screwed himself over. And that's the car high. Unless he didn't want to be leading.
It's possible, I guess.
Still high.
I don't like the bottom.
The bottom looks loose.
Yeah, I was a bit ginger. Don't go three wide.
Still high. One inside.
Oh my god.
One wide. One high, one high.
The 13's trying to win it on this lap.
Was that netcode on my end or did you slide?
Netcode, I haven't. Yeah, I didn't get any contact.
Very good. Yeah. One more.
So I was worried about the dude on the inside, and then the yellow and blue car just went, like, chopped my nose and hit the brake.
Yep, you're good.
So I had to check up. Oh, Jesus. I was lucky not to
clear.
Not to get collected there. And the 13, man, how hard does the 13 want to race?
Carlo. Still low. Still low. Still low. Ball's going low. You are clear.
I wasn't sure. I was going to turn down over him.
Yeah. Still clear.
I don't know
Still
about all
clear.
this.
Carlo. Still low. There's 30 laps to go, guys. Calm down.
I know.
Try and make it very wide. Very wide. Still very wide. Keeping it, keep it. You good keeping it?
Man, that was lucky as that they spun the way that they did.
Absolutely.
That was charmed right there.
Absolutely.
Oh man. I don't know what are we doing here for pit strategy.
Just follow the leaders, I reckon. There's not much you can do.
Don't know if we take 4 or not though.
You don't want to be leading though.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair. I might as well just restart in 10th. That's where I end up every time anyway after 2 laps.
It's up to what everyone else does, but going off of what they were doing at the start of the race, they were taking 4 or even off 10 lap stints.
They're taking 4 off 3 lap stints.
Exactly, so I don't see anyone taking 2 right now.
Oh, someone will. Ooh,
I feel like... Yeah, okay.
That's not very like me. Oh, Steve, unlucky. I feel like Steve was playing a smart race. He was the only guy out there who was checking up to let me go. Like, he's like me. He was prepared to sacrifice a little bit here to hang on to his stuff for later. He's the only other guy racing smart. And that's the problem with being the smart guy, is you're the guy who gets run over. Although I think he was behind me at the time that happened, so... Or he was on the inside, maybe. And we just got lucky on that one. And the 13, I can't believe how aggressive the 13 was on the start, making it 3 wide down there into the corner. And then the 8 did a weird line. Oh man, I nearly hit the cone. You didn't tell me not to hit the cone.
I'm gonna have to write a word note here in a minute and just...
Yeah. 6 is about to miss his box! Oh my god.
Why did he turn so late time? It does nothing to slow him down.
We've got another second of optionals in all that. I didn't get any contact. Must have been at that big checker. Or maybe they did get me a touch. The one with the OP stop again.
Yeah.
There we got one, the 17. He must have taken right sides or something. Went from 17. Oh, sorry, the 32 went from 17th to in front of us.
We will be starting outside, so it's not the end of the world.
I feel better on the outside. It's not as... I think you can actually go forwards on the bottom if you're good enough. I think the outside's slower in the first 2 laps when the tyres are real good. But I'm just not quite comfortable on the bottom. And I think it's because I wrecked myself on the first 2 laps after a restart on the bottom the other day.
Yeah.
I'm just not confident.
Is that all or did he stay out?
It's a wave around.
Alright.
Yeah, I think it's just my confidence is rattled from that crash, and then like that time, you saw that time on the restart, I was real tentative around the bottom. It was wiggling around on me.
Yeah. Very strange, because these are usually super tight cars, so...
Yeah, it's just the seam there, I think. I don't know. And the green tyre. Because it's fine the second time around. It's just on that first lap. You're not even all the way up to speed yet. Look at all those cars coming off the lane. Must have been a whole lot that got watered up in that one.
Yeah.
Annoyingly though, there's still a lot of cars on the lead lap. 29 of them. I might finish better than yesterday if I finish on the lead lap. 30th. Oh, what are they doing up there in front of the pace car?
Now, mate, 16.
Making more friends, is he? He's waiting on that other guy. I don't know what the other guy was doing.
No.
But they're not going to get back around in time to catch the tail, probably. Man, this has just got me so nervous, the way that they're racing me on the green tyre. It's not even like I need to be more aggressive that time. It was just, it was the bottom in 1 and 2 that put me in that position, actually.
The 16 and whoever he was with are not going very fast. You guys will catch him pretty quick, I reckon.
Yeah, well, the guy in front of him's obviously got damage and he can't pass him or something.
Yeah.
We get a black flag. That number 1 in the pits, man, I don't know how he does it. Every time he's on the front.
Green.
Both cars behind us got a bad start, so that's good.
Stay in it. Good. There is one more. clear.
This 8 car's doing a huge checkup on green tyres again.
Yeah. Car inside. After flipping amazingly, the 15's back behind us again. Still inside. Car inside. Still inside.
Dan's using up everything he's got right here.
Yeah. Still inside.
Just can't go nowhere right here.
Right, just stay in it.
This is going to be a mess down here. They're going to go 3 wide.
15's inside. Still inside.
And they're still 3 wide at the front.
Still inside. Still inside. Bottom groove. Black car ahead.
What's he going to do is the question.
Still inside.
Let me know if I need to see a check
got-
coming.
High. High. Go low.
Well, that was hella scary.
Yeah, you would have been more appropriate to go inside, but you decided to stay high.
That killed their momentum right there.
That's right. Still low. Still low. We're gonna go free wide in front of you.
The 8 car.
You are clear.
Yeah,
Boxed in.
man.
Car low. Still low.
Oh!
Why are they running it so high in the corners? Still low.
Need that damn flash headlight button again.
Mm-hmm.
The 8 did that to me earlier, yeah?
Yep. Car low.
So tight. We're gonna get the wall. No.
No, you're good, you're good, you're good.
Oh
Solo.
my god, I just
Stay in
killed
it.
us.
You
God
got
damn
50,
it.
well, 16. You're right. Getting ready. Solo. Still low. Still low. Gonna jump up. Wow, that was narrow. Still low.
Ah, done it again. God damn it.
Low.
We burnt the right front off. It's what I didn't want. You watch it go green all the way to the end now. God damn it.
You're right. Come on. Still low.
It's super tight.
Quit.
God damn it. It's so tight, man. Just completely killed the right front. I need a yellow. God damn it.
Still low.
Watch
the wall. Watch the wall.
God.
Quit.
I just need him to stop
Stop
running
it.
down the inside of me. We're just going to drop
Yeah.
to the back, man. This is ridiculous.
Car inside. Still inside.
I cannot believe it. I'm ropeable.
Right, we'll get the yellow. Still inside. Quit.
This might be a bad idea.
Car outside. You're outside.
I'm going to have to look after this right front so much here to try and get it back. Luckily
Yeah.
there's 7 wide up here.
With any luck, we'll get a caution.
It's just plowing the nose. Problem is I don't have time, I've got to go.
You're right. It's gonna wash high. Go low.
I had to get out of it, I lost all my momentum.
Go high. Still high. Still high. Still high.
Ah, needed to clear him.
Still high. Stay in it. Clear. It's going to go back around the outside. Focus and corner exit. Clear. Focus on exit. Don't hit the wall on the outside. Time to go. Let's find our way back. Inside. Still inside. He's in the wall. Stay, keep going, keep going. Stay in it, stay in it. Alright, perfect. Good recovery, man.
The annoying thing is that I was starting to go forwards again. Now we get green tyres, we've got terrible track position, and we're just going to fall back again on the green tyre. They're just bullying us on the green tyre. But as soon as we get a bit of a run, I'll just, even with the toasted right front there, we were still quicker than them.
Put it this way, last lap you were over attempt quicker than everyone in front of you, other than first and third. You matched their pace.
They were all side by side though, that's why. It's just so annoying, man. Like they keep on pushing us right back at the start of the run. I mean, we don't have to worry about looking after tyres now, but that means everyone's just going to start wrecking. You watch. We're right in a terrible spot back here in the back of the top 10. Won't be surprised if we finish 16th and we don't even do nothing wrong.
See how we go. Might be able to pick a few on pit lane.
I think we have to take 4 tyres here.
We last pitted lap 73, so you've done nearly 20 laps on these tyres. Everyone will take 4.
The worst part is that I know I'm good enough for top 5 here. I know I'm good enough for even better than that. I just can't see us getting there. Because I'm only comfortable on the top and you go backwards every time on the starts on the top. The only way I'll be trying to pass some dudes on the bottom, but I just don't think I'm good enough down there for that. It's just a bloody hard thing at the minute.
55 in pit lane, focus on entry. Just in front of the 15.
Oh man, I slid the box. It's going to be a slow stop. Not as bad as Eden behind.
Yeah, you get at least one spot from that.
Yeah, I might lose 1 or 2 from the bad entry in the box. I slid all the way past the sign just about.
No man, that looked pretty good to me.
We held our position. We may have actually made a gain.
I think we should be 5th. I think we made a few spots.
Come in 8th. Well, we know one of them was because he slid his box. It actually ended up only being a 13.3 second stop, which wasn't bad, but the guys had to shuffle really far to get to the wheels.
Yep.
So I thought I'd be slow. But I got a good exit of the box though. It didn't spin up the tyres at all, just hooked up and went.
Don't
Stay out?
No.
No.
So we should be out of 5th.
Okay. Well, we're on the bottom. I just don't know, man. I'm nervous about this. I don't want to be the guy who causes it, but I can't afford to get shuffled. We're going to be behind the 13. We know he's going to be aggressive. I've been lucky with the wrecks. They keep happening in front of me, but I'm not getting in them.
Yeah.
That 11 car must not have cleared the face car. No.
One to green.
I don't know what to do here. I think I try and run as high as I can on the bottom. I hope that they don't get into my outside door.
Have to see what sort of start you get.
Yeah, well that'll determine it. I've had a couple of good starts in a row that have been blocked up by the cars in front, which is annoying, but this is I reckon this is one of the hardest spots to start from for me, 5th. I can't see the leader. It's usually a bad launch from here, but
if you go outside pole, you're usually a couple tenths off, and
yeah, not in NASCAR. The guys on the outside usually get a good start. See, the other day the outside was the bad place to start here. It was really bad, but I feel like our start's been better out there. But
in sprint cars, I actually prefer to be 3rd than 2nd. But
yeah, the sprint car's a little bit different. third's the place to be. The leader, being the leader would be alright.
Yeah, that's right too. Unless you want to have your team
Now,
on the outside.
now I want the lead. Now I want to be the guy at the front.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see what we get here.
Green. Gapping the 2 guys behind. There's 1 outside. Still 1 outside. Two outside. The 10's going to come down.
Death
Save
wiggle.
it.
Ah,
Save it. Go
I
high.
cannot
you want
run
to be
down
high.
there. I cannot run down there.
Stay high. Make the 34's going outside. Still outside. Watch the wiggle.
It's alright down here. It's around
Be high. Be high. Be high. Let it drift if you want. .34's looking high. Go low. Foot. 1 high. Still high.
Oh man, I don't like this.
3 wide. 1 high. Still high. It's going to be 3 wide on corner exit. 3 wide. Stay in it. Clear low. 1 high. Still high. Still high. Hand's going to look low. Clear low. 1 high. Still high. Still high. Still high. Hand's going to make it 3 wide. Still high. 2 wide. Still high.
Yellow. I mean, all that, we
Was
didn't
in
even make a
fifth.
gain. Oh my
Green
god.
white checker.
You believe it. I don't think we come down here. I think we just get what we get.
No, I don't think I don't think anyone will come down. If anyone comes down, it'll only be for 2.
Yeah. Just risk it with what we've got. Hope. I mean, we had the elbows out and we're aggressive. We didn't even make a gain from it.
We
least
go
we held
green
on.
on 94. 94. So we've done
Yeah,
done
about
3
3 or
laps
4
on those
laps.
tyres.
I think 4 tyres will definitely be quicker, but it just depends if you're the last guy that stays out or if you're the first guy that comes down, you know.
Yeah.
If 6th on back will come down, then the top 5 are toast, but if... I don't know.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah. I think even if they all come, I think I'm staying out. I don't know. I'll get 2 tyres ready just in case. I'm not taking fuel or a tear off. I just don't know, man. I don't think it's worth it.
Watch the fake.
Yeah, they'll all fake to the lane at least.
Watch the fake. Yep.
And I get hit from behind.
I knew there was going to be a fake. Guaranteed to be a fake.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was ever going to come.
No.
And I felt like I
haven't
got a
looked.
good launch there off the bottom on the restart, and I still got gapped down to 1 by those 2 in front. It's good when the cars behind get a bad restart because you don't have to stress about where you're at.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know what to do here. I just can't see us going forwards. Everyone's too locked down and even.
The 10 was looking very racy. I expect him to be a bit of a barge.
Yeah. Dollars to donuts, we're going to get wrecked on one of these green white checkers. People don't know how to get out of it at this point. It's like, I'm just holding it flat, and if you happen to be in the way, then you're in the way. It's nothing you can do about it.
All they see is victory lane. That's it.
Yeah, and that's bad news for me, because I'm one of the guys who won't run over someone when I could, and I'll get run over by the guy behind me instead. It's like, yeah, happy days. If we come out of here with a top 5, that's a win for me.
Absolutely. Let's not make any expectation. Expectation leads to disappointment.
No. Yeah, well, that's... Yeah. Expectation is the 25th. I'm in second gear ready for the restart already, man.
The first car to take tyres, well, go down pit lane is in 15th, so we've got a good buffer behind us.
Yeah, it just depends how many green white checkers we get here and whether or not they're worth much. Honestly, I think that it'll be too hard, even with the tyres, because everyone will be side by side. I just don't see you going past that many people, even with a better tyre. The risk will be whether or not they run them over. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Because they'll be desperate to make passes from back there. But I just don't see it being... Like, yeah, one-on-one, they'll pass everybody, but when they're 2 and 3 wide in front of them, there's just nowhere to go. That's the problem I've been having at times. I think I'm quick enough to pass these guys in front of me, but I can't get past them because they're just side by side right there.
So apologies, the first guy to take tyres is 14th. I can't see him making up 9 spots,
10 spots
in 2 laps. So I don't think that's going to be an issue.
This is going to be a chaotic finish, man. Get your auctioneer's voice ready.
Ha. I'll lubricate the throat. Hang on a minute.
It's an extra 3 milliseconds of netcode with that drink.
Yeah. Drink my water.
My ping just went up on my spotter.
Oh no. That's why my green starts have been delayed.
Nah, it hasn't. Here we go. I can't see him.
No, don't go. Green.
Oh, the guy behind got a shocker.
Yeah. That's good. They're very wide behind you already.
P6 is coming, boys.
Car high. Still high. Watch the wiggle.
Squeeze me onto the seam.
Clear. Focus on exit. Car high. White flag is to the end. Car high. On the apron. Directly in front of you. Go low. Stay in it.
We got a fair bit of damage from that.
Stay in it. Very wide.
Yeah, we're in trouble here. We're going to lose a bunch.
Savage what you can. Savage what you can. Very wide.
Oh my god, it won't turn. Oh, you're kidding me! Again!
Very
Wrecked
wide.
right at the finish when we should have got a good result. I cannot believe it.
Clear to the end.
Ah, I'm furious.
Moving up.
11th, didn't even get a top 10. Oh, I am ropeable. If you guys are watching this back on YouTube, thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. Follow me on Twitter at Hobbo88, twitch.tv/Hobbo88 for the live streams. Guys, check out the Discord channel. The link is in the description below. That's it for this video, though. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you guys in the next one.